Hey everybody, and welcome back to Lindsey's Little Library. So I'm here today with a bit of a book haul. I did some shopping on Pango. I got one or two birthday books, and I have my book of the month books. And so before it gets too overwhelming, I thought I would go through and share with all y'all what I have. First one I want to talk about, it was sent to me by Jen. Jen, you're amazing. We've been buddy reading quite a bit and kind of chatting, and she sent me this for my birthday, which was really sweet. It was at the beginning of the month. It's Small Town Big Magic by Hazel Beck, and for sure we're going to buddy read this together because it sounds so fun. It says there's no such thing as witches, right? And I love me good witchy books in October for sure. We have Emerson, Built the Life of Her Dreams, youngest Chamber of Commerce president, in history in this city, successful indie bookstore owner. Well, hello, book about books. And lucky enough to have her best friend as found family. Done, right? But when she's attacked by creatures that shouldn't be real and kills them with what can only be called magic, she finds out that the past decade of her life has been somewhat of a lie. And this place is not your average Midwestern town. It's a haven for witches. When Emerson failed a power test years ago, she was stripped of her magical memories, and it turns out all of her friends are witches, and so is she. Loving it. And apparently Skylar's gonna play with the ball. Next book I want to talk about actually was passed on to me from my sister. This is The Quarry Girls by Jess Laurie. It says their sworn secret is the first clue, Minnesota, 1977. For the teams of one close-knit community, summer means late-night swimming parties at the quarry and county fair and all that fun stuff. But for two best friends, it's not all fun and games. They have a secret, something they saw in the dark and something they can't forget. They decide to never tell a soul, but their vow is tested when their friend disappears. The second girl to vanish in a week. Something's happening. We'll see. She said she enjoyed it. She read it pretty quick. And that's saying something. She doesn't read books super quick, so which is fine. Where am I going to pile these up? All right, next one I got is because Audrey from Chapter and Converse couldn't stop talking about it, and I had a work project I had to do that involved like mapping how you would purchase something on Amazon. It was kind of a thing we did, and so I had to, purchase something in order to make sure I got all the steps right. So I bought this. It's The Quiet Tenant by Clemence Miquelon. Let's see. It's about a serial killer narrated by those closest to him, his 13-year-old daughter, his girlfriend, and the one victim he has spared. And I've heard it's fantastic, so I'm excited for that one. Let's see. We have another birthday gift from Amanda, because she's amazing. Not only did she get me this awesome sauce blanket and a super fun coffee cup, but she sent me Angels of the Resistance. This is by Noelle Salazar. Netherlands, 1940s, World War II historical fiction. It's going to be fantastic. Then I went on a bit of a Pango buying spree because over Labor Day weekend they had a coupon if you spent 25 you got 5 off, or if you spent 20 you got 5 off, something like that. So I hopped on the train. I picked up When in Rome by Sarah Adams. Amanda was raving about this. My friend Megan was raving about this one. Sounds fantastic. Opposites attract for a stranded pop star and a small town baker. Sounds very rom-com-y, Hallmark movie-ish, and I'm here for it. I picked up another book by T.M. Logan because I'm just intrigued. This one is 29 Seconds, and it circles around lies and getting revenge, and yeah, it just sounds great. And I'm gonna start collecting books by this author that I have yet to read yet, but I don't know. I'm just justifying it, and it just is what it is. I picked up The House is on Fire by Rachel Beanland. I don't remember how I learned about this one. I can't recall. But we have Richmond, Virginia, 1811. Height of winter social season, many of the Virginia's elite have made the long journey to the capital in hopes of willing away the darkest days of the year. At the city's only theater, the Placid and Green Company puts on plays for a populace that's done looking for enlightenment at the front of a church. Okay. On the night after Christmas, the theater's packed with holiday revelers. In a third-floor box, it's newly widowed Sally, who is glad for an opportunity to relive the happy times she shared with her husband. In the colored gallery is Cecily. Doesn't give a whit about the play, but is grateful for a 4-hour reprieve from a life that recently gone from bad to worse. Backstage, we have a young stagehand, Jack, that hopes that if he can impress the theater's manager, he'll be offered a permanent job. And on the other side of town, blacksmith Gilbert dreams of one day being able to bring his wife to the theater, but he'll have to buy her freedom first. When the theater goes up in flames in the middle of the performance, Sally, Cecily, Jack, and Gilbert make a series of split-second decisions that will not only affect their own lives, but those of countless others. And in the days that follow the fire, the past of these 4 people will become forever intertwined. Have you read this? I've heard great things. I don't remember where I heard them. For some reason I did, and I added it to my cart. And then I've been searching for this everywhere. I've been wanting to read Jurassic Park for a while. I could have thrown it on my Kindle, but again, I needed to hit my threshold, and this was only like $1, and it is a brand new copy. So, Jurassic Park, my friends. What's up next? So then we have the book of the month box. I got 4. We got 4. It was my birthday month, so I got a free book, and yeah, you know, fill the box. First one I grabbed is because people cannot stop talking about this book. It is None of This Is True by Lisa Jewell. I'm not really sure why I didn't get it the first round. Maybe I skipped that month. I don't recall. But I keep hearing that this is just unputdownable. I don't know what it's about. Don't care. I'm going to read it. Then I picked up The Intern. This is by Michelle Campbell. Young Harvard law student falls under the spell of a charismatic judge. It's about class, ambition, family, and murder. Sounds great. Then we have The Stranger Upstairs by Lisa M. Matlin. Again, I've been hearing some good things about this one. We have Most People Wouldn't Buy an Infamous Murder House to Renovate for Fun, but seriously, it is not most people. And I hear it's ghosty. I'm hoping it's ghosty. I would love it to be ghosty. Sometimes they say they're ghosty and they're not ghosty though. So we have You Again by Kate Goldbeck. This gave me kind of all the fall lovey-dovey vibes, so I got that too. It says, can they stop hating each other long enough to fall in love? I wonder if they do. Probably. We have Ari and Josh. When they first met, the wrong kind of sparks flew. They hated each other pretty much instantly. Free-spirited, struggling comedian. Ari likes to keep things casual, never sleeps over after a hookup. Josh is a born and bred New Yorker, has ambitious plans to take the culinary world by storm and find the one. They have absolutely nothing in common except that they happen to be sleeping with the same woman. Ari and Josh never expected their paths to cross again, but years later, as they're both reeling from ego-bruising breakups, a chance encounter leads to a surprising connection, friendship. Turns out spending time with your former nemesis is fun when you're too sad to hate each other and too sad for hate sex. As friends without benefits, they find comfort in late-night Netflix binges, swiping through each other's online dating profiles and bickering across boroughs. Till one night, the unspoken boundaries of their platonic relationship begin to blur. Wonder what's going to happen. But fall in New York vibes. I'm loving it. Anyways, I'm pretty sure oh no, I do have more than I bought. Oh, I thought we were done, but we're not. We're not. This one I picked up at a thrift store when I was with my family, 8 Perfect Hours by Leah Lewis. It sounds like a couple people get kind of strangers are met by chance during a blizzard and spend one perfect evening together. They think they'll never see each other again, and then fate, of course, has different plans. Fantastic. This was a very random buy off of the clearance section at Half Price Books. I'm currently watching ER, and this is like a compilation of a number of medical themed romance type stories. I don't know. I must have been weak or something, but I spent $1 on it. It's fine. As long as all my books don't fall over. There we go. And then I picked up Miss Graham's Cold War Cookbook by Celia Rees. We have Germany, 1946, post-World War. We have Edith, has always flown under the radar. She spent the war years quietly teaching at a girls' school, but peacetime promises another decade of living with her stuffy parents. Doesn't sound fun. So she applies for a job with the Common Control Commission in Germany, who hires civilians to work in the zone of occupation. To her surprise, she's recruited as a spy. Sounds like life got a little interesting after that. So I don't know. It sounded good. The reviews were okay, I remember thinking, but I thought I'd give it a whirl. And it's like this floppy paperback. So anyways, that was a bit of a book haul. Ooh, now I got to find places for all these to go and clean up my shelves because I am determined to keep my shelves organized and clean. How long do we think that's going to last? I don't know. Anyways, if you've read any of these and you want to talk more about them below, tell me which ones to pick up first. Otherwise, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and we'll see you next time.